Hi everybody, welcome to Talk4Ten. What's Talk4Ten, you might ask? Well, it's when I hit record, I talk for whatever, like 10 minutes. I talk for 10 minutes, but whatever I want. And then I literally just hit stop on my phone because I don't have time to edit. I don't want to edit things, and I just want to talk about stuff. So, hi. This is the first one. I'm in my car. I'm hunched over like a goblin. I'm probably going to look at my phone screen more than the camera because I don't do this that much, and like it feels weird to talk to a tiny dot than it does to talk to my own face. Anyways, hi. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my podcast. Welcome to whatever this is going to be. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see me sitting in my car and I probably look haggard. It's like 7 a.m. I don't know. This felt like the perfect time to do it because I just felt like it. So, what's this going to be about? I don't know. Different every time. The main reason I wanted to make this was because we're going to get a little bit like dark here for a second, but those of you who know me in real life know that my partner passed away last year. We were together for 9 years. This would be our 10-year anniversary in like a week from now. And it's been very difficult. And I'm not going to get into that whole thing because it would take me more than 10 minutes to talk about it, but I'm sure it'll come up eventually. But the main reason I wanted to make this was because I miss having someone to debrief with. Like, I have friends and I have family and I have a roommate and like my stepdaughter lives with me. Like, I have people to talk to, but there's something so special about getting home from your day and debriefing with your person. And I miss having that person in my life that I could literally say anything to. It didn't matter what I wanted to talk about. If I just needed to get words out, it could be about the dumbest things. I could just be completely myself and just talk about literally anything. And I've realized for the last year, I have been so quiet, and it's been weighing on me. You know, I journal and I, occasionally have conversations with myself in the car. I mean, a little different than this. It's more just me talking to myself in the car, but I do that, but it's not the same. I've been so quiet and I can feel it weighing on me. So I thought, why not just do this? And I used to make YouTube videos, as you could see on my channel, that's where you're watching, at Nicole Bruce Arts, or whatever it's called. Nicole Bruce Studio, Nicole Bruce Arts. I don't remember what it's called. And I can't cut this, so I was making art stuff, and I still love making art stuff. And then the reason I stopped making videos, well, there's like a couple reasons. One, I have ADHD, which meant that phase entered into a lull. I was also starting school full time, and then I thought in COVID that I would I would pick it back up because I had so much time. But then I was depressed, and just stuff happened. So I do like making videos, and maybe I'll get back to doing that kind of thing at some point, but it's just been so crazy, so busy, and I don't have it in me to edit a bunch of stuff right now, which is why I thought, why not make a Talk4Ten? So welcome to Talk4Ten. That was my 4-minute introduction to this 10-minute video. I thought it'd be funny because I just imagined myself hitting record. You see my little hand. I probably do the millennial pause for a second. And then I just imagined myself having this big timer and at some point being in the middle of a rant and realizing it's like 9 minutes, 56 seconds and have to like be like, oh my God, bye. I just thought it'd be funny. And if I give myself an infinite amount of time, I will rant about just stuff. I'll keep going. So I thought, Talk4Ten. So now that we're about halfway through this video, I've done the introduction. Hi there. My name's Nicole. What can I tell you about myself? My name is Nicole. I'm 32 years old as of this video. I look crazy because I didn't brush my hair today. If you are watching this, if you're just listening to this, hopefully it sounds good. I'm just recording it on my iPhone. And it's just on my dashboard in my car because I thought, hey, I got 10 minutes before work. This is a good time. What do I want to talk about today? Something that's kind of cool. I saw the Northern Lights the other night. I'm from Ontario, like Southern Ontario, and it's not like really normal to see the Northern Lights that south, but on May 11th, I think, May 10th or 11th, I don't know, whatever the Friday was, I'm sure you probably saw it on the Weather Channel because you could see the Northern Lights as south as like California and other places in the States of which I don't really know. I know Joshua Tree, wherever that is, you can see the Northern Lights. So I wanted to try to see them because I've never seen them before. And as far as I know, my late partner hadn't seen them before either. So I was like, I gotta go see it. I gotta see if I can do it. But also, I worked at 7 in the morning the next day. And so I didn't really want to go driving around for hours trying to find a good spot. So one, I fell asleep on the couch. I was playing Stardew Valley and I fell asleep on the couch. I woke up at 3 in the morning on the couch and I went, well, shit. So I went outside my robe and I thought, I'll just try it. Maybe I'll see something. So I went in my backyard and I sort of like stood in a spot where the trees were like blocking the street lights because I live in the city. And I thought, okay, this will be my chance because I'm not driving out places. And to the southwest, I could just see this, like, my eyes were still kind of adjusting, but I was like, I swear I could see something that looked a little bit different. And the more I looked at it and the more my eyes adjusted, I could definitely see something. It was very faint, which is fine because, like, there was no guarantee it was going to be the biggest light show ever. But I could see, like, these sort of beams and chunks of this whitish, could have been green, but kind of just like white gray light. And every once in a while it would flicker and make these really big like pillars across the sky. Super faint, but like if you just stared at one spot long enough, you could see it flickering and warbling all over the place. And so I did manage to see it. And so I stood out there for like 40 minutes in my bathrobe. And I was so cold, but I didn't care. I looked at these Northern Lights and it was very cool. And, you know, I stood next to the aspen tree that we planted for my partner and I like held one of its leaves. I was like, oh, look it, buddy, we're doing it. And it was also cool because some of these pillars of light would like flicker up right above and they'd go into Cygnus. So the summer cross, Cygnus, the big swan, whatever you want to call it, was directly above me. So it was very cool because it would kind of go from, I think it was like in Andromeda, the constellation, and it was like mostly dancing around the edges there and then occasionally would flick up into Cygnus to give you a really exact spot on where I saw it. So I watched it. I didn't take any pictures. I left my phone in the house and I was like, that's fine. I'm just going to enjoy this. So I did have a few moments of being sad, naturally, but I did feel overwhelmingly good, you know, especially because a couple years ago, I actually bought like one of those star registry things, and I registered one of the little tiny stars that you can't really see with your naked eye, but one of them in Cygnus, or like past it, I guess. I bought a star and named it after my partner. And so having these like beams of light go up through Cygnus where I bought a star for him was very cool. And I was like, you know what? Maybe he's got a better view of this than I do. So that was really cool. And yeah, I would love to go see the Northern Lights again sometime in like a better place. Maybe not a better place, but I would love to see them better, where it's more colorful and more crazy. I'm planning on going to Iceland in a couple years, so maybe I'll get to see them there, because there's another total solar eclipse that's happening in Iceland in 2026, but just over the, what's the direction? Western parts of it? You'd have to look it up. I'm hoping to go there and see it, so if I can like do a 2-for-1 and see another total solar eclipse and Northern Lights, that would be really cool. So that's kind of the plan. I did see the eclipse on the 8th. Oh my God, I have 5 seconds left. Okay, wait. Actually, love you. Bye.